we will go to standards and assessment. Chair Hansen?
Thank you, Chair. We just have one motion for the board. It's on item 15.3, post-secondary transition recommendations memo. We received a memo from USEEP, and the motion for the board is that the board authorize staff to work with the Department of Health and Human Services, DHHS, to streamline the process of identifying and securing available transitional services, support, and technical assistance for individuals with disabilities, and provide that information to local education agencies, or LEAs.
Wow, I don't have that motion at all.
Well, that is in our summary of actions. If you'll look at that on
I'm going to have to.
first part.
To reread that, I'm going to have to.
Yeah, so look under, it was 14.3 in the summary of actions.
Thank you.
And it was actually your motion, Laura, that the committee
Well, that
voted
was a
on,
long, drawn-out thing.
I know, that's
What is wrong with people? Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, sorry, I went one too many. I apologize, I don't have that. Okay.
She had one too many.
Trust him, he's a doctor.
Sorry, my light's on purpose. I just have it.
You want it on?
I do.
Okay.
I just wanted to make a short comment.
So I'm just looking for the motion here for it. There it is. Okay, so why don't you go ahead before I reread
You
this?
keep going. I just was going to say, I haven't had a ton of personal experiences with actual implementation of special education rules and procedures, but this is one that has affected a nephew of my son and daughter-in-law, and it is a beautiful thing to see how this young man who clung to his family because of a brain injury at birth, and now he is a new employee of Marshall's, and it's just helped him grow up so much, and I feel a teeny bit of responsibility because I talked to his mom and said, you know, that he has a chance to plan for his future through his school IEP, and she was thrilled, and it worked out so well. So I just kudos to Leah and her staff and Alpine School District and all the people that were involved with that great accomplishment for this young man.
Thank you.
It kind of makes me cry.
I know, I can't.
Sorry.
Okay, so the motion for the board is the committee recommends that the board approve solution 1 of the UC post-secondary transition recommendation memo, which is that the committee recommends to the full board that the board authorize staff to work with the Department of Health and Human Services to streamline the process of identifying, securing available transitional services, support, and technical assistance for individuals with disabilities and provide that information to local educational agencies. Really, you have your hand up. Okay, Vice Chair Davis. No. No, you do need to.
I was just going to say, I literally just learned yesterday that not every LEA has transition specialists. I had no idea, and I've been working in education for 30 years. We're always learning things, so I think this is important that we provide some supports here.
I appreciate that. Okay, so the motion before the board is that the committee recommends that the board approve solution 1 of the UC post-secondary transition recommendations memo, which is that the committee recommend to the full board that the board authorize staff to work with the Department of Health and Human Services to streamline the process of identifying and securing available transitional services, support, and technical assistance for individuals with disabilities and provide that information to local education agencies. Seeing no more discussion, all in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Thank you.
That concludes our report.
Well, Chair Hansen, that was something.